So you've been living in Houston for 10 years.
It'll be 10 years in July, I think. Yeah, July this year will be 10 years.
What made you want to move to Houston?
It's more opportunity.
More opportunity?
Yeah.
And what field you in for work?
Well, so interestingly enough, like I started in a different field.
Okay.
Performing arts is where I started, how I landed here. And then I kind of like blossomed into what I'm doing now. But right now I'm in like IT operations, or management. So that's what I do now. But
So IT operations management.
yeah, so like my office is specifically called the Office of Operations and Technology Services.
Okay.
We oversee a lot of the technology and the computers, application development, DevOps section, desktop support, plus logistics for main operations like building maintenance for the county. So that's what I do for public health.
You said public health?
Yeah.
And how long you been doing that? In like the IT field?
I think 7 years, 6 or 7 years.
Okay, so it's something you love to do.
No.
No,
No.
just doing it.
I've been accustomed to like working is time for money,
Okay.
and what pays me the most, I'll do.
Oh,
Much
okay.
like you,
Okay, yeah.
right? So like Uber is not your main thing,
Correct.
but you would do it to like make more money, right? So I'm the same way. Like I don't need to be fulfilled by what I'm doing. I'm under the understanding that I get money from what I'm doing. So the maximum amount of money I can make for my time is what I'm at right now. So I've been there for a minute. I've had my career dream job of dancing professionally. I've done that. I was a ballet dancer. I was a teacher for many years, and then I transitioned to like more of a desk job. And so I'm like, okay, what pays me the most? So I do a great job because I actually care about what I'm doing, but like, is it my dream job? Is it fulfills me? No, it doesn't at all.
So you just...
But I get money.
Yeah, right. So you basically just doing the career you in, or you working that job because it's high salary.
Correct.
How much you make a year? Or let's just say on a month-to-month basis.
My base salary is 128.
128?
I don't really care.
Okay, 128 a year?
Yeah.
That's good.
And I still teach on the side. I still do dance stuff on the side. Base salary is just 128. That's I know every day. I go to work Monday through Friday. Sometimes if it's a storm or something, I'm a public responder. Sometimes I I have to respond to those things. And yeah, my base salary is 128 a year. So.
What do you teach on the side?
Dance, fool.
Oh, damn. I'm confused. You said I teach and then I dance.
So I perform as in I dance myself, but also teach dance for students.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So one thing, but two pathways.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought you said I teach and dance on the side.
I do. I teach and I dance on the side.
Okay.
Same genre.
Yes, I got you.
Same
now.
genre. Two different steps. At one point, I'm the teacher. One point, I'm the doer. The student. Yeah.
And you get paid to do both.
Yeah. Time for money.
Time for money.
Time for money.
Got you. So with the
anything without time for money.
So with the side hustles added on, how much you say you'll make a year then with the side hustles?
Well, they're taxed, so like an extra like $30K a year.
So right at probably like 155, 157, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha. And you live in the city here by yourself, or
yeah,
you got a partner?
No. Single as a Pringle.
Bachelor life, huh?
Single as a Pringle.
And how do you like living single here in Houston? Do you go out a lot?
Oh, yeah, I'm going out right now.
Oh.
I'm meeting friends right now.
Oh, okay.
I like the unexplored. I like the do as you please. I like that lifestyle. And I think for the near future, always do that. Like, I am about myself. I'm about what I want to do, and I don't be tied down. I don't be held down for anything. So if they want to do it, I'm going to do it.
What's something you passionate about?
I've already done that.
Already done that?
Dude,
Just dance? Okay, so we strictly on dance. All right, I
No,
got
you
you.
talking about passion and like career-wise or like?
Just in life, just in general. Like, what's something that you love to do that you didn't have to get paid to do it?
Okay, so I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, like I still teach a lot and I dance a lot, but I also like teach for free. I don't charge all of my students for private lessons. I don't do all that stuff, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Like it literally is my passion to like, actually, I think teaching and like showing someone the next steps, no matter what it is, science, whatever it is, I like learning, I like development like that of a person.
Okay.
So for free, yeah, I do that if I feel that it is necessary, but I'll do it. I don't have, I mean, I'm telling you because my medium is like dance and like arts, so that's my medium. But like I also like I have a degree in science, so like I can do that. I can do math. I can do whatever. So
Okay.
whatever helps you get to be a better person is what I'm passionate about, and I think that's what the arts like pulled out of me. It's like, hey, how can you be a better person? So anything that you do that, like you said not for money. Like I really, my base job is, I keep saying my base job is this, but I do all those other things to fulfill the person. The person needs more than just money, right? So
Correct.
Expression, a lot of it is that, a lot of it is, fulfillment, and that's where I get my shit from.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Dude, I live day by day. I don't know.
You live day by day. You don't know.
Day by day.
Gotcha.
Tomorrow is my birthday.
How old are you turning?
34.
34. Well,
Yes.
happy early birthday.
Thank you, sir.
What?
I'll be 34 tomorrow, and I don't know what I'm doing. I have no plans, zero plans.
Okay.
All my friends are calling me, texting me, like, hey, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't give a shit. Like, it's just another day. It's a Saturday. Like, I have to go to dance class in the morning. When I finish that dance class in the morning, I'll figure it out. I don't know. Like,
Well, that is true. Like,
sit by.
day
I
by
could
day.
have taken it off, but like, I'm like, no, it's just, dude, we've had so many days around the sun. Like, it's fine. Like, I'm not excited about birthdays. I've never have been, but like this one, I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
Me too. I've never been like a birthday person. Like when my birthday come up, I'm like, oh, I gotta have it this way. I gotta have it that way. It's just like, oh, it's just another day. I got older.
Some people,
Boom,
like,
move on.
some of my friends celebrate for a whole month. They celebrate like a whole week. I'm like, listen, dude, I was born, you weren't there. I was barely there. Like, we'll be fine.
With you turning 34 tomorrow, what's some advice you can give to people that's younger than you, like myself? I'm 25. With your 34 years of or finna be 34 years of living.
It's gonna be very cliche, but like, do what the fuck you want to do. Dude. Like, don't listen to anybody. Like, you are a person. You matter most of your life. Of the most things that matter more, your life and your being matters most.
Okay.
So do what you want to do. Don't listen to anybody. Don't have any influence over you. And I know the tricky thing is that this is the South, so like there's a lot of like Southern culture. There's a lot of like pressures from parents, from society in general. Like, don't listen to it. Do what the fuck you want to do. Like, they don't run your life. Like, they want to run your life, but at the end of the day, like, you'd be happy with what you're doing. So do whatever you want to do, whatever it looks like. If it's not hurting anyone, do whatever you want to do. You have to get over it.
Yeah. We're going east.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. I see.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But no, like, going back to the thing about what would you tell people, like, I really don't have anything because, like, I figured it out. I think I was lucky. I was like, from a young age, I was like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and like, always, like, certain times you protect yourself, so you do what other people want you to do, but ultimately it was to get to a certain point for me to do whatever I wanted to do. And so, like, being in Houston, being like away, providing me the support to do what I wanted to do with my life and the pressure, and like, I lived that way. Like, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Whatever. Do what you want to do. And I think everybody needs to live that way. Like, family's gonna put pressure on you. Society's gonna put pressure on you. The world's gonna put pressure on you. But it doesn't really matter. Like, do whatever the fuck you want to do. And I'm really using a lot of explicitness right now, but like, I'm just like, do whatever you want to do.
Live, basically what you're saying is just live life on your own terms.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Because with everything that's going on in the world, a lot of people don't live that way. A lot of people live by society standards and things got to be done, like the American dream where you get married, you got to have kids by a certain time.
But the American dream is, okay, a little bit racy, a little bit political broadcast. The American dream is not built for everybody. Like, that's only for a certain subset of people, which is the majority of people. That does not represent minorities. So the American dream is like, okay, fine, great, but at the amount of money I make, whatever I do, I'm a single person. I can own a home. I can do all those things. Do I want to do that? That's not my life. I don't really care. Like, I don't really care to own a home. I don't really care to do all those other things. But the American dream is like, I think, was promoted to, I guess, build more American culture, as I put it. But it's not for everybody. The American dream does not really exist. If I'm honest, like.
So you saying the American dream doesn't exist?
What is it? The American dream that I know of, like, marriage, kids,
house, and all of that.
All those things.
Yes.
Don't align in that same way.
Okay.
So, like, what is the American dream? I don't know. Like, I can own a house and a car without having kids. I can own things. I think the American dream was to promote family, to promote, like, religion, to promote, like, a certain kind of culture that doesn't really exist. And it worked for a while, but once we figured out, like, hey, I can do what the fuck I want to do. Like, I'm not gonna. The American dream doesn't really matter. Like, that's a lot of people that exist outside of the American dream, quote unquote. And so now we, like, I think building down the American dream to, like, ownership. I think that's a recent, for me, at least in my sphere of people, that the American dream is like ownership of things. I'm like, it doesn't really fit for me.
But it also ties you down to stuff. For example, a house.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't like being tied down either.
I do not.
Like, I love
rent. I do not like obligations. I like to do what I want to do. I like to day to day. Sorry, cut you off.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't like obligations. I don't like to be tied down. I don't want to have to do anything. I have to do work, and I'll do that. But I do it at my own pace. I do it what I want to do. There's a certain, like, standard there, but, like, there's a certain guideline. But, like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, no, I'm not interested in that.
Right. Because you'll be, like, for example, if you get a house, let's say you get a mortgage for 30, 40 years. If you work in a normal, traditional 9-to-5 job, you'll be paying on that house forever because a job is capped. Depending on what field you're in, like sales is, you're not capped to a certain extent. If you, like, working for a company versus, like, you selling independently. But if you work in, like, an hourly job or a job where you just make no more than $70K, it's going to take years to pay off that mortgage. You're not going to be able to have the freedom to travel. You might be like, oh,
I don't. You're not really living. You're literally just you're paying bills.
Just paying bills, yeah.
And I don't desire to live that way. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, people, like, look at me. Okay, yes, I do pay for an apartment. Yes, it is this amount. Whatever, I don't care. Whatever. But, dude, like, it's not a detriment to my life, and I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I think I'd be more miserable. I have friends that are my age that, like, have family or don't have family, whatever. They bought homes because their parents told them to do. Society told them to do that, so they bought homes. And so they, like, paying taxes and all this stuff, and they're, like, putting equity. And I understand those things, but they have a lot of complaints. And I'm like, I don't.
Right.
Like, I'm good.
But then they look at you weird because you're not, like, on that.
And they're about longevity. I get it. Longevity. So forever, I will always pay rent. I will never have a stamp on this world. I would never have, like, I don't have any kids, so that's a stamp, right? That's legacy. I don't have a house. There's other things that go into that, but, like, I don't care about those things, though. Like, I don't want to be a person that owns a home. that has to take care of a home, that has to take care of kids. I don't want to have to take care of anybody else. Like I don't desire to do any of those things. Like 0% desire to do any of those things. I want to do what the fuck I want to do every day. Be done
for the rest of your life.
Correct. I'm the most important person in my life.
Well, that's fair. I think a lot of people live that way. You're not just the only person.
Yeah, but there's a lot of fakery around it.
A lot of fakery?
Yeah, it's a lot of fake shit that's happened around that. Like, people say they live that way, but they don't really live that way.
They don't really live that way?
No, I'm really living that way. Like, I don't give a fuck.
About nothing.
No, I give a fuck, but like, I mean, I pay my bills. Like, I clearly care about some shit, but like, not on that level. I'm trying to tip you, fucker. What are you doing?
Oh, it's not. Is it not? I just. Okay, cool.
We made it.
Well, what's one thing you can tell the people before you exit the vehicle? One more last thing. Let's see what we can get out of you.
Well, this is not gonna be good.
It's not gonna be good, okay?
I mean, just fuck everybody. Do your own thing.
There
I mean, that's my spirit.
Okay.